Welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone is doing good. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. For this DIY, you're going to need one wood bead wreath from Hobby Lobby. You're also going to need some ribbon with wire. I'm using two colors. This 2.5 inch width ribbon with wire right here came from Craft Outlet. I ordered it online, and then the brown ribbon, I bought it at Sam's Club in store this spring. You're also going to need some Pampas grass. Now I ordered mine online from Amazon. I ordered it before Christmas, so I'm not sure if they still have it in stock or not. I believe there's around 40 stems in it, so I used about half of the box to make this wreath. You're also going to need a couple floral picks, your zip ties, wire cutters, scissors, hot glue gun, and glue sticks to get started. Now I'm going to start out tying a big bow. First, you'll want to let out a tail about 7 or 8 inches long. Then you're going to make a loop and pinch it together. Hold it in your left hand. Go to the other side, make another loop about the same size as your first loop. Keep it pinched tightly in your left hand or right hand, whichever hand that you prefer. Then sometimes when you have a ribbon that has a design on it, sometimes you have to twist the ribbon to keep the design on top. Just make sure that you get your loops the same size each time, and just keep it nice and tight in your hand. So I'm doing 2 loops on the left, 2 loops on the right, then letting out a tail. Now I'm going to add some of the 1.5 inch width ribbon with wire on top of this pretty ribbon. So just keep holding, and you're just going to let out about an 8-inch tail. Place the ribbon on top of the 2.5 inch width ribbon. Make a loop. Now I made my first color loops about 5-inch loops. So with the brown ribbon, I'm making about 4-inch loops. I just did a single bow with the brown ribbon. Once you have your bow made, you're going to either want to take a zip tie or some floral wire and wrap it nice and tight around the center of your bow. I have lots of bow tutorials on my YouTube channel. I have a bow playlist with all different ways and different types of bows. So there's lots of different ways to make one. So if you don't like this bow, let me know and I can link one for you, or you can go to my bow playlist. And here I'm just dovetailing the ends. Fold your ribbon in half with the edges to the left side. Go to the folded side, cut away from the fold, and that makes the pretty V on the ends. Make sure you do all of your tails, and then you're ready to fluff the loops on your bow. I ended up at the end going back and cutting the tails of the solid brown ribbon shorter so that one would stick up toward the top of the wreath and one to the bottom. Make sure you take time to fluff the loops of your bow. Now sometimes it takes just a little bit of time to get the bow shaped the way you want, and I like using ribbon with wire because it's easier to work with. The loops will stand up and the bow just holds its shape. So if you're buying ribbon, make sure you're buying ribbon with wire when you're making your bows. So this is the way it looks, and then now I'm taking a piece of 20 gauge floral wire, threading it under the zip tie. That way I can easily attach it to my wreath. Now we're ready to make our swag. I picked up those beautiful flowers for $5 at Dollar General, and then I picked up these pretty flowers for $3 at Dollar General. Right now Dollar General has some of the prettiest flowers out, and then I divided the box into half with the pampas grass. So I'm just taking my floral picks and I am trimming them shorter. Now you can make this any color you want for any season or holiday. I am just making mine with some spring flowers, and I'm just keeping it neutral colors. I did have some flowers left over because I only used 6 flowers total. I will tell you that if you order the pampas grass online from Amazon, it does shed quite a bit. To fluff it, I had to get out my hair dryer and fluff it, and those little tiny pieces just went everywhere. So I don't think I'll be ordering any more of it, so I just wanted to tell you that, just give you a heads up that it is a little bit messy. So I put half of it on the left, half of it on the right, overlapping the stems in the center. Now I'm going to take my flowers, put one on the left, one on the right, overlapping the stems. I'm going to add another one on the left, another one on the right, and then now I'm going to last add my white flowers. So one on the left, one on the right. So simple to make a swag. Now these would be pretty over a doorway, a mirror, or a picture. So there's lots of ways to use a swag. So here I'm just zip tying it together. Make sure you get the zip tie nice and tight. Trim off the extra part of the zip tie. Fluff your flowers. And this is so simple to make because we are just going to take our bow, use those wires, wrap it around our swag, go the back of the swag, twist the wires, and then you're going to use those same wires to attach it to your wood bead wreath. Once you have the wires twisted, then you're going to pick a spot on your wreath, and I chose the left side, and I'm just going to wrap the wires around the wreath, go the back, give them a twist, then cut them off and fold them down short. Now this will move a little bit, so you might want to go back, add some hot glue and some ribbon to make it more stationary so it doesn't wiggle side to side, and then add a small wire around like the pampas grass at the top and the bottom. That way you don't have to worry about it moving. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.